these seconds I'll try and stay out the way as much as I can, but I'll be in your eye line.
Is that what we've got to say?
Yeah. Fucking hell, ref. Yeah, no swearing you are on this. I just did that. Are you ready, lads? 3, 2, 1, lag. Yellow lag. Yellow lag.
Right, as always, first order of the day, sound check please in La La Land. If you're out there listening, just let me know if the sound's okay. First matchup is Alfie Southby, London player. Richard Jones, who plays down at Jordan's. Been coming to the club quite often in these comps. So Richard with a break. Remember the golden break does count. Got the black move in. Cheers Ash. Black move in but a dry break. Mason. Did you go out last night, Mace? Bit of safety battle at the beginning of this frame. This could take a while. Oh. Don't know why that was a foul, but it was. Why was that a foul?
I don't think he hit the yellow on the way past.
Fair enough. So ball in hand. Will called an absolutely incredible foul last night. Did you see it?
Yeah.
I watched it twice and I didn't see it. I didn't even see the foul. Brilliant refereeing. That's why we use these guys. Andy tonight, it's his birthday last night, so he couldn't make it. He's nursing a little bit of a sore head today, but he's fighting fit. He'll be joined or relieved by Gavin Goodall, I think, for the next match, because Andy's actually playing in a team game tonight. He was tired, Mace, from all that running about strip club last night. So Alfie, first chance, red balls. Yellows do look quite messy, so he's got a good opportunity to get real good control of this frame. Don't think he's played under these conditions with the shot clocks before, Alfie, so might catch him out, particularly when we get into 15-second territory. Again, he's going to have to get used to the speed of the cloth. Very, very quick. Yeah, it's come out okay. Should just be able to drop this in and leave himself a nice angle on the last red. As long as he can get behind that yellow into the top corner, he should be alright, but he's just got to worry about the black then. It's your job.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, yeah. Didn't want to clip that yellow.
I've seen enough.
Didn't want to clip that yellow at all. Now he's in a bit of trouble. I found this cloth does take a swerve quite nicely, so he might over swerve this lifting it that high. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, he's got away with that a little bit. Been a little bit fortunate. Don't know if Richard can get through. Well, yeah, I think he's all right and get through there. So. As Jamie says, the yellow still goes top right. Stay away from there. That's it. Not even looking at the double. Doesn't like it. He's going to have to play safe at some point. It's not easy from here. Yeah, it's a good shot. Put 2 yellows safe on a rail now though, so obviously one will plant onto the other, so that's not the end of the world. That's a bit unlucky that actually. Don't think he's covered the black either, so if Richard can find a way out here, black's okay. I'd imagine.
He's going to play safe again, isn't he? Or is he going to try and chop his down around?
Yeah. Just drop it. I don't know if I get the snooker there. Yeah. That don't seem.
I think he missed the trick there.
Yeah, that don't seem logical to me. If you're going to move that one down the row, you might as well hit the other one.
Yep.
You get the same result and move both of them. Yeah, that's okay. It's good control from Alfie there. Not used to this cloth at all. First time he's played on it, so has caught a few people out over the last week or so it's been on. So that should be 1-0 to Alfie. And it is.
Fairly new to certainly this level,
Richard, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
you know, but he puts the hours in.
Yeah, so he's been down to the last few comps. He just put his name into the Kent Seniors Open as well, and I think he's in the Kent Open too in a week or so's time, week Saturday. Still got a few spots.
He's a good potter of a ball.
Yeah, it's just his pattern, same as everybody else. So that, you know, the difference between one level and the next is the ability to play the patterns or spot the patterns and then play them.
And also, when like we saw there, when the frame goes scrappy.
Yeah. Choice of shot, innit?
Yeah.
He loves the game. I was talking to him the last tournament we had, and he's still loving playing. So his boy Charlie's decided that Paul's not for him, I think. So he's gone off to find something else to do. Putting himself into a bit of trouble here, and this is
a prime example.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, he's still got a shot, but see now you've got to give up at some point and maybe knock this one down over the bottom round.
Just be flicking off the red and sticking it to the yellow.
Yeah, don't think he can reach it.
Yeah, do want to get out from here.
So this is going to be the, I think it's going to be pattern of the night for Richard. He's just going to go and miss and leave his opponents an open table. So Alfie really just needs to pick his spot here. I think I'd be playing bottom right. I certainly wouldn't choose a plant if there's an open ball. But, you know.
I don't know, the yellow's so close to the pocket.
Yep, that's okay. White's not brilliant, but the other yellow's come out okay. Yeah, it's a nice shot. Just the one small problem more, I suppose, is the one above the lowest red. Only goes into one pocket at the moment, or maybe two if you count the top right, but it's not straightforward getting on that. Got a clearer path. Evening, G Unit. Alfie's from London. Been down to a few comps.
Played Sunday to count.
Yeah, played Sunday. Yeah, for London. Yeah, so yeah, he was here on Sunday. And Richard plays down at Jordan's. He's just a local lad who enjoys the game. Don't think he plays anything other than league pool. Might be in one of the interleague sides up there. I'm not sure, but really nice guy though.
Just wants to budge the red here. Looks like he's hitting this quite hard.
I don't mind that. Yeah, he's. I think he's actually played that all right, but he's probably didn't want us to go quite as far as that.
Yeah, nice bit of queuing.
Yeah, so just got to navigate this last ball. Could just stun it straight back. I suspect he'll just stun it back 3 or 4 inches for the black in the bottom left. That'd be the safest way to go about this.
Come off the side cushion.
Yeah, just leave it nice and long. He's got no traffic there. He can get his hand on the table. I think he's just taking his time with these. He obviously doesn't know Richard at all, so doesn't want to give him too much leeway. Give him a bit of respect. Snuck that one in the corner. 2-0. Right, so Richard's break again, 2-0 down. Remember, it's first to 5 or 25 minutes, depending on which comes first. Oh.
It's unlucky.
Yeah. I think it's always amazing how cue ball manages to find its way through the traffic when there's 15 balls exploding in front of it. But especially when you do it on a cut break.
Yeah, and it's always on your break as well.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then the opponent comes on and gets 4 yellows or something. So he's took reds. Interesting choice. I think I'd have gone yellows, but he's took reds. Needs to do something about clearing those 2 away from the left centre. There's no natural breakout shot there, really. I mean, he's... Oh, I see. He's going to chip this one down into the bottom left and then smash into the others. But, yeah, that's come out nice. Oh, actually, the red's come out nice, but the white's not gone far enough, I don't think. Don't know if he can see the red into the bottom right. Still awkward queuing over the black, so maybe not. Evening, Bill.
Anything I will say with Alfie, the couple of times I've played him and the couple of times our teams have played against him, he is quite a methodical player.
Yeah, yeah.
So if if Richard can sneak this one when the 15-second shot clock comes in.
Yeah, he
see a
might
different
struggle.
Alfie.
Yeah, he might struggle. Literally everybody. I mean, you've also got to remember that
That's a nice shot.
although Richard's played this before, he's not played singles in this format before,
No.
and virtually everybody that has played this has been caught out by that shot clock. Virtually everybody. There's been a couple of people that have played it really well, but they've been 3-0 up when it's got there. You know, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy to relax if you're 3-0 up. But even some of the elite players that have been playing these before got caught out with 15 seconds. So there's a bit of a chance for Richard to pot a few. Not much in the way of any of his yellows here, really. The one right in the centre of the table is going to need some navigating, but the rest look pretty straightforward. Keeps leaving these a little bit straight for me. Not giving himself much to work with. But I suppose if he's always got a straight shot, there ain't really much of a problem.
No, at some point he's got to move that yellow though.
Yeah, that's the one I thought might be an issue for him, because it only goes in the left centre. Oh, I don't mind that. Yeah, that's okay. As long as he's got far enough across,
I
which...
think he's left that red.
Let's have a little look, see if we can see from the other angle. I can't really see, we're on the wrong side of the table there, but you could be right.
I think he's left this.
Yeah. Co-commentator's Jamie Gamble. He's only whispering. He's only sitting for the first 20 minutes or so, then he's got to go play a match. So he's more of a guest than a co-commentator. But he'll speak up just for you and Ethel G.
Turn your telly up, Gray.
Yeah. Turn that side of the TV up. Yeah, it's playing quick. Bill, it's well, you played on it on Sunday. It's I think this cloth is absolutely superb, and if I could keep this cloth forever, I'd be over the moon. But I don't think financially it's going to work out.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
On Sunday, and it played lovely all day.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I think it's the best cloth I've ever played on. I've got two of the ultimate cloths fitted today. I haven't hit a ball on them yet, so I'll report back on that maybe tomorrow. I think I'm down tomorrow afternoon. I've got my granddaughter in the morning, but yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. We'll have two more fitted tomorrow, so if you're in the Wednesday League, you'll be playing on Second Division Wednesday League. You'll be playing on ultimate cloth tomorrow. During the break between frames, I'll perhaps try and spin the other camera around and show you what the other cloth looks like on the Supremes. So he's just got to cue this well. He could top it. Hi, Sue. He's elected to screw. It's nice and straight, that, so that was the right shot to play. Just done this out. Rasson tables take the middle pockets quite well. Oh, he's nice. I had a little bit more angle than I thought he did, so that's...
Surprised he didn't screw that though to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't miss this, but it is missable. That's okay, played that well. As you say, methodical. And he's methodically working his way to a 3-0 lead. So let's see if I can find you the angle of the dangle on the other camera. Take you round to see what the other table looks like. There we go, how's that? That's the Raiders playing their match tonight on that one. I don't know what you think about the colour, but looks all right to me. What do you reckon, Jamie?
I like them. We played on them at the county shootout and they were lovely.
It seems to be running pretty smooth. I mean, that's, you can see that those balls are still rolling. That's pretty quick. So I haven't hit a ball on it yet, but we'll report back on that a bit later. In theory, this should work. Oh no, it won't. No, it don't. Let's try that. So Alfie with the first chance again. Remember, frame difference doesn't count tonight, so there's no need for Richard to be worried about a whitewash if that's the way it goes. But
playing differently already.
Yeah, because that clock, it makes you jump, doesn't it? It's he's walking quicker, he's moving, and that's not ideal. You really want to be trying play smooth and consistently all evening, but that's a good shot. It may have had a little bit of fortune with that, but it was a good idea to play it.
We'll take the middle one now.
He may be able to play this off the red, you know.
I'll be taking the middle one now and just drift
I'm
up.
with you.
If you take the middle one up, you leave that medium length with an angle to come on thrown off for 2 or 3 cushions for the black.
Yeah. Not quite happened there, I think.
But like you say, if he'd have had 30 seconds,
yeah,
he probably would have seen
that.
He
probably would have seen it, yeah. Okay, it's a nice bit of queuing there from Richard. He's got a good chance here. Oh, I think he was on the right ball.
So do I.
Yeah, and that hang on, he might have fluked this. No, that change of plan there. I think he was taking the right ball in the first place and changed his mind.
One of them reds on the left hand side definitely goes into the bottom left.
Yeah. And now if there's no traffic involved here, so he could just knock these in and spin that white ball up the left hand side of the table. Touch the right hand side to use the running effort. Yeah, there you go. See the right hand side kick in there.
Commentator's curse, he doesn't miss this.
I think you want Richard to win this frame. You're right, and he didn't. 4-0. I'm just going to change the angle of that other camera to bring us back into so 4-0, still 7 minutes to run. Richard's break again. Got that black moving again, but got a red in the top corner, so don't know if you can see a red here, so might have to attempt yellows. Not easy. He's got an extension if he remembers. Looks like he's panicking a little bit. Oh dear.
Always going to go there.
Yeah, that pace, he needed to give that a little bit of a belt, didn't he? I'm not sure it was the right ball to go for really, but it's probably the only one he could really see to pot. I think he's hit red there. And I think that red he just nudged up the left hand side goes in the bottom right, so certainly goes in the middle if he can put his cue ball there. Now these players, none of them have used their extension so far, so I wonder if they realise they've got one. And he would have explained the rules to them before they started.
I've cued that lovely.
Yeah, could have done with another 3 or 4 inches, as they say.
Yeah, he's just got to get this white out, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't really doesn't matter.
He could
where
screw it or
now.
just top it off the yellows. That's
Off the
probably
yellow?
yeah. Oh, he's missed it. Probably thinking about doing too much there. He used his extension, so at least he knows. I always panic when players don't use their extension early.
Right, Rich, you've got a problem. Yellow. Top left.
I think he's just having fun at the moment, Jamie. I'm not sure he's worried too much.
Yeah, you can chop this one up, Lee.
Yeah, I think this will be done. And the next match will be Farron Rowe, Richard Smith, probably the two favourites for the group, playing early. So the winner of that will be in prime position, in my opinion. Evening, Mickey. I never understand why people leave the ball over the hole till last. That isn't the last ball for me. But
I think he's on that. I think he is on that, yeah. No, he's not on that.
No, not at all.
But he's 4-0 up and he's got 4 minutes to go, so...
yeah, he won't worry too much, really. Hello. Oh, I thought it was going to come off square of that. Right, come on then, Richard. You've got 4 minutes to knock these in, so... Oh, he's going to play safe. I don't mind that, actually.
Oh, I don't mind that either.
Oh, he should have knocked that yellow out, though.
He needs to come in the middle of the table.
Yeah, the yellow's got to come out in the middle. There's no point playing the safety. In fact, he's made it worse for himself, if anything.
Because he's going to have to move that now.
Yep. If you watch this back later, Richard, there's your mistake on that one. You just needed to knock that yellow into the middle of the table, and then he might have even blocked that path to the black that Alfie just took. So this is dangerous and all.
Taking the wrong one here.
Yeah. Yeah. You should have took the other one into the middle and then used that ball you just played as your last ball, really. But, you know, it's 15 seconds and he's 4-0 down, so...
Yeah.
He's got to enjoy himself. Wow. This would be a nice finish. Bit of pace on this, knock that yellow away, and he's got a chance. He has got a chance. He's been a bit unlucky there, really, but he's got a chance here. He's going to have a bit of fun.
Right, go on, swing it round.
Yeah, this is a nice white ball path. I like this.
Don't screw it. Don't screw it. Don't screw it.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh.
How lucky. Right, so first match looks like it's pretty much done at 5-0. Doesn't really matter on a scoreline because it's only 3 points. There you go. We'll be back with Farron and Richard in a few minutes.
probably going to be a red light. We'll have to wait.
Yeah, no, I think I know who it is. Right, so Farron won a lag. Biggest game of the evening for me, this one. 2 favourites in a group. So here we go. Is he going to get that black move in? Nope. Bit of outside interference. Cue ball flying off from somewhere. Black moved a little bit, but looks like it's going to be dry. You don't want a dry break in your first one. Well, in any one really, but your first one's the worst one of your drawing. Last one.
Open table. Yellow's in play. Red's in play.
So a bit of a fudgy frame to start with. Balls are open for Richard now though. Experienced black ball player as well, so he won't mind. I was going to say skill shot, but black's dropped in front of the red, so that skill shot's out the window. For those who don't know Richard, very, very solid player. More than a match for anyone on his day. Plays with Kent Seniors now as well. Just discovered that young Harley's watching again. This time it's with Molly. Evening, Mole. Harley, hope you're being a good boy. Sure you're watching this one with eager anticipation. Yeah, sort it out a bit later. So, Richard didn't take advantage of his first opening, and now it's on to Farron. One problem issue, or two really, the yellow on the rail is a little bit of an issue, and obviously the black's tied up, but he's looking like he's going to split the black away here and play the double on the yellow. Oh, he didn't really need the skill shot there. Just going to test. Yeah. Missed the double as well. I'll make you one. Oh. So Richard back to the table with tough set of balls here. Yeah, I like his thinking here. He's just going to, he's come a little bit too far, I think, but I think he's just going to chip this in and try and drop in behind this red. He can still do it, but a bit tougher on the cut now. Yeah, it's always going to be tough, that. Now, he has pushed the red a little bit closer to the black, so this is not easy, Farron, here. The pot's relatively straightforward, but it's not easy to get round for that black. You can't play that an awful lot better. He's been very, very unlucky there. Big bounce off the side rail. If I hadn't bounced so far, it would be perfect. It looked really good. The line was amazing. No, I haven't. But thanks for pointing it out, Mickey. Oh, I tell you what, that nearly came off. So this should be 1-0 to Richard. It's fairly straightforward to knock this one in the bottom left. Avoid the black. Oh, he's going the other way. This is risky. And that's why it was risky. I mean, the red's still okay, but I'll be tempted to play safe on this if I was him. Yeah, it's dangerous, that. I think he's going to get away with it. He might get snookered here, but Farron's going to be stretching, so you could see him play the left-hand side off the left rail. It's tough because the red's in the way, so the snooker's the right shot. But yeah, it's a good shot. Obviously, the up and down's fairly straightforward, but you'd think that if Richard pots this red, it would be very lucky. Yeah, so that'd be 1-0 to Farron then. It should really have been 1-0 to Richard, but Farron strikes first. So now Richard with the break, trying to break back or come back as quickly as possible. 1-0 down. Got a ball. Black didn't threaten a pocket. Richard just trying to make something happen there, and it didn't come off. So Farron with first opportunity. Reds look the favourite really here, but not an easy starting ball really, and not an easy dot-to-dot pattern either.
Reds in play.
It was always going to be the problem. Now if he can pot this, he can get back in good prime position. Yeah, it's a nice pot. It's okay for the one on the right hand side, just chip it in the middle. It's okay for this one next to the black as well, I think. Yep. I'm thinking, as he didn't screw into that red, I'm thinking it must go past the black. Yeah, lovely. I think he can just top off of this and go for the one in the left middle. Yeah, a bit short, bit of deceleration there. Nice recovery. Now this is not easy to hold for this black, so you might find he just literally just drops this in dead weight. Oh, he's going twice across, that's even better. Yeah, the trouble with dropping it in dead weight is you can easily get a kick or miscue. But he's cued that with everything he's got. So yeah, he's confident start from Farron. 2-0. And he'll know that Richard's probably his hardest opponent tonight, so he'll want to start well and put a message down, put a marker down. 2-0. So Farron's break. Okay, another dry one. That's 2 in a row for Farron. He might have to change that break. Shouldn't really be dry on this table.
Yellow's in play.
So it's Richard with the first chance in this frame, and he's had the first chance in at least one of the previous 2 frames, so he obviously hasn't taken that chance, so we'll see how he takes this one. It's dropped. Now all the yellows are open. Just got to make sure he gets around these balls. It'd be nice if he could drop this one in and get on the one in the top right, but I'm not sure he's got the angle. He might have. Yeah, he's found his way there nicely, so I think he'll be okay now. Yeah, nice screw there on that. He's come up a little bit short, but should be okay. So, snookered himself. It's no good. Yeah, at least he's hit that. Farron's just going to pick his way through these. Fancy the way he's playing. He should get them as well. Oh, no, that's a poor miss, but he's got away with it. Now this time it is a little bit easier to hit the black. There's no red in the way, so he should be all right hitting the black. It's just whether he can navigate it and push it into that middle bag. Could give it a bit of a slap and go for a double here, but yeah, it's always hard to play them and get them right. So again, Farron with a chance. We could chip this red in. I don't know if he's got the angle to move the black. Just bring it off the rail a little bit, make it easier for later. I'm not sure he really wants to, but well, that pretty much guarantees that Richard's not potting that black, but it does leave him with a simple loss of turn shot. I think Farron's going for the plant. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Really nice shot. It's come out of that beautifully. A little bit straight, but he's okay on this one now. Yep, and that's a really nice start from Farron. Looks really confident. And 3-0. Another dry break, so there's been a few dry breaks in this match. I think that's 3 in a row. A little bit of a decel there for Farron. Now these yellows are fairly open, but he's 3-0 down with 9 minutes to go. Tough asses now for Richard. Remember, the frame difference doesn't really matter, but there's a point for a draw if you can get there. That's a really nice pot. He deserves to be on that. I'm not sure he is, but he's chopped that along the rail brilliantly. Ah, great shot. He's potted the black, so we'll just have another look at this one. Yeah, really nice. 3-1. Remember, the two winners stay on, so Alfie will be playing the winner of this next. He switched to the cut break, and there we go. Balls are flying in all over the place, so he'll learn from that. Nice shot from Farron there. So yellows are on. Yeah, right thing to do. Eats a little bit of time away while Richard thinks about this. We're into 15-second shot clock, so timer's going to catch him out. He has got an extension which he hasn't used yet. Good effort. Not come out too badly. And Farron could play that one there, just drop it into the bottom right. Oh, let's give that an absolute belt and gone in off. That's a bit unusual for Farron there. He doesn't usually play those sort of shots. A bit rash. So what can Richard do? Try and flick this red out if he can. Yeah, didn't manage it. He wanted to hit the middle yellow. It was tough because the middle yellow would have just double kissed off the bottom one. So, but he's in control. The three yellows are safe, so he can just mess about with his reds to make sure he gets them all out. It's a good shot. I think Farron can see this yellow at the bottom here. Just swerve it a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. That red's still a problem for Richard. Don't think Farron's got the angle to split these yellows off this first yellow, so I'm not sure what he's going to think of here. It's a tough situation to be in this. He knows the red's safe though, but he doesn't want to leave it. Yeah, I like that. Safe. He doesn't want to give Richard a chance to win this frame with 2 minutes left. Then he can try and nick another one and get a draw. A win here would be huge for either one of these two. Richard looking at the plant. These balls have gone very messy again now, but Farron's probably in the driving seat. That's a little bit unlucky, but again, Farron could just eat up a bit of time. He's just tried to play the loss of turn and not the red in. Now Richard does have a chance here. Should he? I was going to say he should just pot the red and move the yellow. That's what he should do, and that's what he's done. And he's got to play one good shot here, and he's got a chance. And there's under 3 minutes left. Farron will get a little bit nervous with this. If this goes in, which it has. So Richard's going to have about 2.5 minutes to nick a frame to get the draw from 3-0 down. Oh, he'll be devastated with that. Yeah, that's there's no excuse for that, I'm afraid. It's just a poor shot. Very easy finish. There's just, there's not much I can say. It's just a bad shot. Oh, Farron trying to play deep screw on that, and he's just played across it and miscued. So I'll go back to it. Richard's going to have about 2 minutes. This time he's made no mistake. And it is 3-2. Comedy of errors in that frame, but we'll be back for the next one. I wonder if Richard following, yeah, it looks like Richard's going to swap to the cut break as well. Farron had great success with it in the last frame. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, and there we go. He's got a ball as well. So we've got 1 minute 35 seconds. And the reds are all open, so yeah, he's got to get a shift on. 15-second shot clock's only going to give him enough time to pot 6 balls, and he's got 7. So 2 down, 5 to go. Bang on, 1 minute 15. So in theory, he'll have a couple of seconds to pot the black. Oh no, he's extended, so that's not good. He's now only got a minute to pot 5 balls. He's got to get going. He's under 10 seconds of ball left. At some point he's got to realise this. The clock's on the television in front of him. I think he's going to run out of time. He hasn't got the time to take this like this. He's got to get a shift on. Richard, you've got 26 seconds to pot 3 balls. 20 seconds. This ball's travelling a long way. He's got 10 seconds to pot both these balls. Oh, he's missed it. I think the shot clock caught up with him there, so that's the end of that. So Farron takes the 3-2 victory, and it will be Farron versus Alfie next. And he will brush an eye on the table, and we'll be back. You're pushing it out there a bit, George.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, no.
Okay, so Alfie won the lag, and here we go. This is an interesting match. 2 winners. Obviously the biggest match of the night so far. The winner of this, if there is a winner of this, will take a commanding position in the group, but still not guaranteed to go through because of the lack of frame difference rule. But both will be trying to win to get that 6 points on the board. That's turned out nice. That yellow now goes in the middle between the 2 reds. He's just needs to navigate this ball. I don't know what he's going to do with it, to be honest, but I don't know if he can play a double one to the bottom left. He's gone for the middle. That's an absolutely cracking shot, that is. That's better than it looked because he had to literally skim past that red. He's done that really well. And this should be relatively straightforward. You could take either one of these balls, but for me, I'd be taking the one in the top right first. But he's choosing to take the top left. Got to get a good position here. Yeah, he's just decelerated again there. Might double this through the gap. No, he's gone up behind it. And where's this white going? So Alfie with a chance, and again, a bit like when he was playing Richard earlier on, there's no traffic involved, so he did well against Richard in mopping up in those situations. So let's see if he can continue in that vein. Good start. I don't think that red goes past the yellow, so he's in a little bit of bother here. He's got to play a plant, I think, unless he chooses the safety option. Yeah, and that's what Richard failed to do earlier on. When he played safe, he didn't bring the ball off the rail, and Alfie's done exactly that. So if he gets ball in hand here, it's absolutely simple. So Farron's just got to make sure that he hits this yellow. That's the most important thing. And then the rest is down to hope and luck. Just wants to not leave an easy starting ball, which he has done. So again, that little choice of shot by Alfie there, you can see clearly the red goes past the yellow. So that little safety shot that Alfie played has put him in a really commanding position in this frame now. Just needs to dot these. Very easy to fall into the trap to get not leaving anything in case you miss. And I think in the first frame of a match, you just got to be confident. Just go for your shots. Trust your cueing. As Mr. Hughes always says, once you've got your first frame up, you settle down a little bit. Yeah, nice little angle here. I think he can spin round for the black in the middle, or he can screw back for the black in the top. He's got lots of choices here. Elected to go for the middle. It's probably the best option, because if he does miss, he may get the snooker, and even if he doesn't get the snooker, he'll leave the white safe. So be confidently potting this. So it's Farron's turn to break. So the match going with serve at the moment, as I say. Back to the front ball break, and back to no success. Although red just snuck in at the end there. Alfie now has again an open table. I've got a sneaky feeling we're going to have a 6 red shootout tonight. I know there's some of you out there that absolutely love a 6 red shootout, so hopefully that works for you.
Yellows and white.
I don't think that yellow in the bottom right goes past the red, so he wanted to be straight on that yellow into the bottom right, and I don't think he can hold now. So a little bit of a change of plan here. May have to take the one in the left centre. Up and down the table a bit, come back down for that ball. Yeah, well, he didn't go up and down, so he thinks he can hold off this yellow. He may elect to hit this bottom yellow now and open it up that way, and then he's guaranteed to be on the one in the bottom left. Oh, he's hit it a little bit thin, but he's I think he's been a bit fortunate there in many ways. Especially if he can get through that gap. Oh wow, that's very, very fortunate. Yeah, he's had a large slice of luck there, Alfie. We'll put that behind him and move on though. Just overrun. He could have done with a little kiss off that, but I think he's still on the shot, but he is going to lose the cue ball a little bit, and the cue ball will be tracking towards that black. She's got to be very careful of that black, because if he hits at the wrong time, could easily pop both these balls. Oh, well, I said he'd pop 2 balls, and I was thinking yellow and black, and he managed to pop the white and the red. So weird chain of events there. But again, now Farron comes to the table, nothing in his way. Fairly straightforward finish here for Farron. Yeah, nice shot. Coming, tracking down, lovely. Black's relatively simple. 1-1. Right, so 1-1, 15 minutes to go, so running about 4.5 minutes of frame, which is pretty typical of this tournament. Some players are managing to go quicker, but most are running at 4.5. So we could see a 3-1, 3-2 here maybe, but they're going to do well to get to 5. Alfie with the first chance, and the black's tied up a little bit, and the red on the bottom rail is a little bit tricky. Nothing he can't sort out, but just need to be thinking about it and keeping it in his mind from the early part. At some point he'll want to try and break that black away from that rail. Yeah, it's a nice angle, so ideally you'd want to screw into the yellow, but he may just chip off the red here and bring it off the rail. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, it's just come a little bit far across. He can chop it, but he's going to do very, very well to hold the white or get it back down for the red in the middle. So Farron now with a chance to counter. Very aggressive. He must have a plan for that yellow on the left-hand side. Now, if he was to double it now, a massive frame winning opportunity, but he's got to get it, and he's not got it. But it's very aggressive from Farron there. He's opened that black up and then didn't take advantage, so Alfie's just handed it straight back on a plate. Farron's been very lucky here, so that bit of luck that Alfie had in the early part of the last frame, Farron's just had it back in spades. He's gone a little bit scrappy now this frame. Still got an opportunity. He can play the plant or... Flying by the seat of the pants, these two. Right, so he's back in prime position. Just needs to make sure that he leaves himself high or low on this one. He doesn't really want to be too straight. And he is perfect, I think. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think the red goes, black goes behind the red. And it does. So Farron moves into a 2-1 lead. If you're watching and you're in the Kent Open next weekend, please make sure you send your money over. So next weekend, it's the weekend after, so yeah, get your money in if you can. Sorry about the little break. I had to make my bladder gladder, which it now is. So 2-1 Farron. Alfie now at the table. Yeah, clever little shot there. I don't know if that red that's close to that yellow goes into the bottom right, but if it does, these balls are all now open. Oh, where's that going? He's again a little bit lucky because it's that blocks the yellow up the side rail there. You see the clock moving quickly there because we're into 15-second timing. Both still got an extension in this frame. Be careful with this black. It's come out nice, but I think the red does go into the bottom left, and he may be able to navigate the white into that red. You never know. If he can bounce it off the rail, he could open these up here. He's decided not to. I think there was a missed opportunity there for Alfie. And probably just roll this up over the middle bag. Probably doesn't actually want to pot this. Yeah, don't mind that. Now, Farron's got to be looking for safety somewhere, but he's just got to get this right. If he can put this yellow in next to the black. Yeah, oh, it's gone in. Lovely. Just opened up. There's a lovely angle there, so he could play safe here, or he could put this down over the bottom right. Interesting. Not sure I'd have gone that way, but Farron very aggressive tonight. Not played an awful lot of safety. Best part of his game probably is his potting, so I don't blame him. And he is 2-1 up. Yeah, one good shot now then, and this frame's done. Oh, he's missed it. Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, and so he should be. He's easily good enough to pot that ball, and he's a bit fat foot short with the white as well, so not a good shot at all there really from Farron. Now if he has a really good opportunity to equalise here now. Again, not the best of shots. Would like to have been straight on this, but doesn't want that white in there. Oh. Right, now where's Farron going to go with this? Is he going to chip this yellow in? Be careful of the middle pocket here. Yeah, it's missed it, so that's good. Oh, it's come a little bit long. Now he could just roll this into the middle or into the top. Depends how he feels. Yeah, good shot from Farron there. So that should be 3-1. and he's got away with that a little bit, Farron, but not luckily. Alfie failed to capitalise on Farron's mistake. Didn't punish, which is something you've got to do at this level. This is looking good for Farron tonight. Many people's picked to win the group anyway, so no surprises, but not exactly smooth sailing. Alfie's break now. He's switched it over a little bit, but he's still hitting that front ball. Didn't get his cue through that at all. If you see, it really wasn't a good break. He's hit the ball well enough, but it just didn't deliver the cue. I don't think. Oh, he's bent that down. I hate the way they do that, but there you go. Anyway, we're back. What's happened there? Not sure what's happened there at all, but there was some kind of foul, which is ball in hand. I don't know if anyone saw what that foul was. I was looking away, but what it has done is present Alfie with a golden opportunity to win the frame. Not the best shot. Cheers, Kipper. Oh yeah, pretty obvious now when you think about it. I wasn't watching. That's a good shot from Alfie there. And again, good example of good reffing. Could easily have missed it, but these guys haven't missed too much. Gav's reffing at the moment because Andy's playing. Very grateful to all of them for giving their time up. I know it goes towards their hours and their ranking in the system, but they're still giving up their time free of charge. And there we go. So, silly mistake from Farron costs him a frame. 3 minutes 47 seconds left. Farron's break, 3-2 up. Well, he's gone back to front ball again. He's had no success with this tonight, so I'm amazed he's stuck with that. Now, this time he has got a ball. And the black was pretty close. Now, these reds look absolutely lovely. Yellows don't look bad, but the reds, for me, look creamy. There's nothing in the way of any of these reds, but he's going yellows. Got to play a lot more good shots on yellows than he will have on reds, and the problem he's got here, if he doesn't get these are not difficult, these reds. Now I want to be fairly straight on the one in the middle. Oh, he's going top end first. Yeah, again, that's not a great shot. I don't know if you noticed that, but when he was cueing that, he just changed his mind from top spin to back spin and didn't stand up. He's got to be careful of this black. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Now he's going to have to come across the table, I think, for this yellow. He's missed the yellow at the top, though. Now, because he played such a good shot on his last yellow before that, he has blocked the pocket for that red, but of course you can play a skill shot. So he may play that. It looks like he might be looking at a double or a loss of turn shot here. Loss of turn, isn't it? Yeah, clever. Now there is a straight path off the bottom rail to pot this yellow in the middle. Yeah, he's not going across there, so... Oh, no, he's pushed the black a little bit safer. So a little bit of an insurance policy for him. 2 minutes now, Alfie's got to pot these balls. Plenty of time. And Farron will be... Well, I won't say he'll be devastated, but he won't be happy because he really should be 4-1 up here. And out of sight. And this could be a draw. Plenty of time. Now the black's in a lovely little position for a double into the opposite middle, or if he can get right on it, he can just chip it into the middle pot. Oh, that's not a great shot, but he's okay. The black will go into the middle if he's on it, but it's looking more and more likely as a double to me. He's running out of balls to be able to move it. Oh. Now, Farron, you have got to make sure you punish that. 1 minute left, 2-frame lead would be huge. Now, he could screw back into it, or he could screw behind it, I think. Yeah, dangerous. Dangerous. I'm not sure that was the right shot at all. Yeah, he looks pretty cross with himself as well. Now he's got 45 seconds, no extension. So less than 15 seconds a ball. 10 seconds a ball, just under, so can't see anywhere where he can go wrong, really. And this for the draw, and in it goes. So that's going to be a draw. There is 4 seconds left, so he's going to get a chance to go for the golden break. Now Farron will be completely devastated if Alfie pulls off a golden break. Yeah, that's for sure. Are we going to see a bit of drama? Going from an almost certain win to a possible defeat, so I would imagine he'll cut break these. No, he's not allowed to say anything, Chase. Black's moving, but not moving enough. So that'll be a 3-3 draw. And we will then go on to Richard Smith and Richard Jones. So we'll be back in a few seconds.
3, 2, 1, lag. Red. And I think AJ's coming back down to ref anyway.
AJ. Two. What's the brand new game, buddy? Right?
Just lag.
2-1.
They know we won.
Okay, well, everybody. Sorry, I had to go 1 out, 2 out, 2, sorry.
That's all right. I think someone's winning.
Okay, guys, when you're ready.
Right, so next match, Alas Smith and Jones. Well, I've just cleared that little mishap up. Apparently the referee did tell Farron that it was a cue ball in baulk, but either didn't hear him or elected not to listen. But there you go. It's one of them things. Farron's not too disappointed with it. He ended up with a draw, didn't lose the match. He might have been a bit more disappointed if that golden break had gone in, but yeah, he lives to fight another day. And I suppose, without any disrespect to Richard Jones, Farron's last game is against the weaker player in the group, so he'll be confident of going through. He doesn't really mind if he goes through first or second, I'm sure. Missed double there. So let's see what Richard can do. Both Richards, so we'll try and address them by Smith and Jones. I made a joke earlier about Alas Smith and Jones to young Lucas, and he didn't have a clue what I was talking about. Yeah, when? 40 years ago, mate, that's what it went. Be careful, this white ball is okay. Oh, that's unlucky. He's that's actually really unlucky. He's potted that at a great pace, and yeah, he's not only knocked the yellow off the rail, he's snookered himself and given ball in hand. So it's just a little bit of bad luck there for Jonesy, as we'll call him from now on. And Smithy will come to the table with a relatively straightforward dish. I don't quite know how he ended up with a minute. but he did. I think he accidentally pressed extension and it reset it, so. Just got to be careful not to go in off this because it's going to slide across it a little bit. Yeah, he's okay. So 1-0 to Smith. Just got a slight technical error we're dealing with, and then we'll be back. Sorry about that. We think Andy might have been pressing the wrong button on the remote, but he denies all knowledge. But either way, the match clock was wrong, so it should be right now. You'll see it drop down to 19:29 as soon as he starts the clock. Obviously, he needs to add that frame on for Richard. Just make sure that happens. No, wrong Richard. There you go. There you go. 19:29 left. So we're back to normality, and he needs to take the triangle off though, because that ain't going to go far. He's having a nightmare. I think he's still pissed from last night. It was his birthday yesterday. Oh, that's a lovely break. Oh, he's been a bit unlucky in them top balls, but the yellows are all open. Just needs to navigate those top two. And the reds aren't terrible because he's got a nice little breaker ball above the black. So either colour works for me. If he takes reds, I would be wanting to clear out that problem at the top as soon as possible. give yourself a little bit of an insurance policy, but he may leave that till the end. I'm not sure if he's got the angle to do it here. Unless that red goes along the top rail. Can't quite see from here. Don't look like he's got the angle to get into it, so it must go. Oh, he's missed it anyway. So we'll never know. Certainly goes now. Nailed that one, but that yellow in the middle of the top rail is isolated now. He's got a real problem with that. But I think he's having a lot of fun out there, Jonesy. As we said earlier on, his downfall is not his potting. He can pot balls. It's the order in which he takes them. But now the clever shot here is yellow off the red and top spin into the other one. But I don't know if he's got that in his locker. Do you know what? I think he actually played for that then. He's missed it by a week and a half, but I think he did actually play for, try and make something happen. So these are really just dot to dot for Richard. Richard Smith, that is. What a programme it was as well, Unit. Lucas looked at me as if I was speaking French. Yeah, not sure about that. It's going to make that pretty difficult. Don't know how big that gap is between the yellow and the top rail, but it just made this a little bit more difficult than he needed to. Very easy to snooker yourself here. Oh, he's played that beautifully. I'll take it all back, it was easy. Really nice pace on that shot. And looks like a 2-0 lead. Right, so here we go. Golden break would be nice for Richard there, Jonesy. That's a nice break though. Now, in normal circumstances, a player would look at these and think, I'm dishing these. Yellows, I'd be taking the one in the bottom left first, because you can keep control of the white a little bit easier. Well, if this is brave, but if it goes, he's in good position. Yeah, so that's loss of turn, and worse for Richard Jones, it's loss of turn, and he's opened up all the yellows perfectly. So I'd imagine that Smithy will take these yellows pretty steadily but pretty easily. Oh, he's going reds. You live and you learn. I'm not sure I'll ever understand that, but fair play, he's at the table, I'm not.
I think you've been pretty right, yeah?
Well, maybe. I don't understand that. The reds, yeah.
Entertainment.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. As a difficulty, the yellows are probably a 7 out of 10 and the reds are a 9, so I don't really understand that at all. Anyway, the yellows are a little bit more difficult now, and that's typical because Jonesy hasn't had an awful lot of luck tonight. And again, I say it with all respect, the choice of balls are important, and he's chose the wrong one there. He should have took these two out down the bottom first and then dealt with the ones at the top with no traffic. So, and he's obviously played a poor shot, so well, yeah. It's right at the bar. Should have a big red sign saying on air. Yeah, nice shot. Just blocked the red up a little bit. I think it still goes in the left centre from off the bottom rail, so good opportunity for 3-0 here. I wonder if anyone has ever seen Richard Smith take those glasses off his head.
Oh, you never lose them, will you?
No.
They're always there.
I reckon they might be super glued.
I don't think he actually needs them.
No.
It's for the look.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother's the same. He wears his glasses on his head like that. And that's 3-0. And yeah, Jonesy really hasn't got going tonight, unfortunately. I think he's a little bit rabbit in the headlights, but as long as he's enjoying himself, that's all that matters. "13 minutes to go. This could unfortunately be another 5-0 if it carries on the way it is." I've got Farron sitting next to me, expecting to do the same.
I'm definitely giving him a couple.
Dangerous territory.
Just a bit of drama.
Yeah. Right, so Smithy to break. 3-0 up. He's got a yellow. Not got an easy starting ball. Bit messy this one. Reds maybe slight favourites, but I think the red actually goes in the middle, so starting ball's not a problem. And obviously he'll try and skill shot one of those reds onto that yellow at some point, or he may play a loss of turn. Ideally you'd want a skill shot it to stay at the table, but there's no easy dish, so loss of turn works as well.
Who's in the final group, Crow?
Whilst Richard's clearing these balls, I'll answer that question for Farron. You'll see the tables there. So Metin and Mike Stroud, Richard Springall and Bill Race next week.
All three of them could qualify. I think with Metin, that would be my pick.
Yeah, it's a very... Metin's obviously the big favourite in the group, but it's a very, very open group, and we all know Metin's not a big fan of the Rassons.
Is he not?
So no, as he not said this week. So yeah, a very interesting group, that one, and yeah, we look forward to that. That's next Tuesday, and next Monday we are in Group 8. So it's Metin again, with Mark Smith, Terry Nightingale and Paul Birmingham, Willie Anderson and Graham Thrower. Graham G Unit's watching, and then Terry Daly and Liam McGrath. I think that's Liam McGrath rather than Podge, but yeah. So 2 interesting groups next week, both with Metin in. And Richard's luck continues. All bad. Yeah, clever idea there, just a little nick out on the red, but he's obviously just nudged those 2 together. Yep. Yeah, he's actually a very accomplished player, Richard. He's yep, he's got all the shots. Just lacks a little bit of focus now and again, but that's and I'm sure he won't mind me saying that comes with age. I know that very well myself. Yep. Yeah, this is looking ominous now. 4-0 incoming. We'll be back for the last one. Well, I say the last one, the next one. Right, come on, we want to see a golden break. The crowd is screaming for a golden break from Richard Jones here. Come on, Black. Oh, hey! Go on, son. Well done. 4-1. Oh, I don't want that one. Have a little look at that again. And you see the Black spinning straight in the middle. What a great shot.
Calm that down.
Yeah.
Start banging them in now, son.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have less of that, says Farron. So 4-1. So Richard's off the mark, and as Jamie Hughes would say, he's probably settled. So Farron, I think you might be in trouble. Right, let's see if Richard Smith can reciprocate. Black's moving again. Not to be. But he has got a ball. He took a lot off that break then. But he has got a ball. Oh, I got the wrong thing up again. Oh, no. Let's go back. That's it. Sorry, I had the wrong as it stands table up. I'll get that up on there before Mickey Kennedy tells me off. And you may have noticed we have moved into 15-second shot clock timer.
Yellow's in play.
Oh, it just never happened. It's always the way. There's always one player. Last night it was poor old Adrian Reed. Every time he played a shot, it left him nothing next shot. And tonight it's Richard Jones. Yeah, absolutely. That's a nice recovery. Yeah, yeah. Again, that was given to him. Not saying that Richard Jones's was given to him tonight. He played it himself, but yeah, nice pot. Didn't come out too well.
I struggled with the doubles tonight. Actually,
I've also noticed as well you struggled a little bit on your brake. You changed to a cut brake and had a great brake, and then went back to front ball.
I don't cut brake. That's just not me. So
Oh, yeah.
you're right. I haven't made. My brake's normally probably the best part of me.
Yeah. First 3 brakes between you and Richard were dry. Yeah, these are just pick your own, these ones, so I don't think that Richard Jones will be coming back to the table. That should be enough, as long as this doesn't go behind the yellow. So 5-1, and we will be back for the next set, which will be Richard Jones and Farron Rowe. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, lag. That's the slowest lag in Europe, but a red lag. so bad. I'll give you, don't worry.
Right, so it looks like Farron's won the lag, which is a bit selfish of him, really. But Farron against Richard. Now Richard's won a frame. I hope Farron's going to play this match properly because he needs to win this to be sure of qualification. It's a bit unlucky.
Reds in play.
Yeah, I mean, the way Richard's been playing, there's a slim chance of him dishing these up.
Yellows in play.
Yeah, I've got there's a few that are missed about on there, but yeah, I know there's a reason for that. Yeah, I have got 2 replay buttons. One's for singles and one's for doubles. Because if I press the replay now, it should return us to the singles scene without me having to do much. So forgive me messing about while you're watching, but there you go, sorted. Good shot, Jonesy. Again, he's left himself a little bit isolated on that ball at the top. I'm not sure what he's going to do. Would be nice if he potted this red and then slapped the long double in, though. Oh, hello. Little bit of swaz. Little bit of swaz. Oh, hello. Hello. That would have been funny. I'm not sure Farron would have been laughing too much, but right, he's got to take these out, in my opinion. Farron's cue action is so odd. He always looks like he's going to give the ball an absolute belt, and I think he goes too low on the cue ball. Works for him, but it looks frightening. So this could go round the back of the black. A little bit pacey, but he obviously forgot that he was playing on this cloth. Yeah, lovely shot. Oh, that's not come out brilliant. Yeah, lovely finish from Farron there. So goes into a 1-0 lead as expected and as required as far as he was concerned. Perhaps what we should do that's how we should do it, isn't it? Got everything moving again. Black was flying towards that top route. It would be nice for him to get 2 golden breaks in one night. I think that has been done once before. So he's missed the open table, so Farron comes back with a choice of colours. Obviously after this match we've got Richard Smith against Alfie. The draw being in Alfie's favour. And Richard Smith needing a win to go through. So big game coming up in the last one. And I wouldn't like to predict it, to be honest. Yeah, it was a tough ask, that one.
Reds in play.
The balls are all there now for Farron to take control of the frame, if not dish them. Black a little bit tied up, but he could easily take control here and just get his balls ready for the finish. Instead he's opened up Richard's problem ball, which was the top rail, so that's gone. Yeah, and if my maths is correct, there's very little chance of a 6-thread shootout here unless Alfie was to beat Richard Smith, and then we could have Alfie and Farron both on 7 points, and they would 6-thread shootout for the top of the group. So the neutral's going to be cheering on Alfie, provided Farron completes the job in this match. Yeah, nice shot from Farron there. He didn't really want to knock that red. Only certain people can do them right, unit, that's what it is. I might add the video of your little effort on loop on the left hand side of the table. What do you reckon? That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can find it. Oh well, black down the hole again. Oh, 2-0 Farron. Never rains but it pours in this game, I'm afraid. Oh, what a break that would have been. Unfortunate for Farron there. Ball behind the line now for Richard. Sorry about that little break. I was just having a little conversation with Mr. Harrison.
Foul.
I think that was a foul by Richard there. The yellow with his hand. Yeah, just touched the yellow with his finger there, and straightforward finish for Farron. 3-0. And just while we're waiting for this, let's have a little look at that shower unit. How about this, boys and girls? This sick man unit. Oh, I could play it all day. I might just put it in the corner of the screen there, on loop. What do you think? I could just loop it over and over again. Bosh. Ah. Oh. What a shot. Anyway, back to the action. Farron's turn. Not been offs on the break tonight. And he was unlucky there. Got the black moving again. Oh, I think they had a little bit of a kick there from Farron. I'd like to see that again. No, just a poor shot. But he's recovered. Sorry, came back up again. Don't know what happened there, unit. Evening, Shaky. Well done last night, mate. Played solid. Last night's results. Metcalf and Galloway went through behind McQuinn and Robson, and Griggs and Quinn were in third. So Griggs and Quinn have gone into the 4th seed place in their 3rd best place. Metcalf and Galloway are actually number 1 seeds in runners up now, and McQuinn and Robson slotted right in the middle as 4th seeds in the top. Yeah, lovely control there from Richard. Nice to see. As I said earlier on, there's no problem with his potting. It's literally his patterns and his choice of ball. If we can work on that, he'd be quite a dangerous little player. Got a really good eye for a pot. Now he just needs to give himself a chance here. Just get the white ball out. Don't do too much with it. Just get the white ball out, and it will go double into the middle. Big pocket as well. Oh, that's unlucky. He's tried to push that through so he could take the yellow up the top left, and actually I don't think he's made a bad effort at that.
Lots of turn.
Oh, he's got a chance here. Big pocket if he gets it right. Don't hit it too hard. Oh, I was going to say you hit it too hard, you're going to lose the white ball. Oh dear, oh dear. Evening, MP. And this should be 4-0. And it's not. Commentator's curse, that was. Let's see if Richard can nick this one. Still 11 minutes to go in this match. Oh, it's a nice yellow. I know Farron's 3-0 up. I think he'd be a bit annoyed with himself with that. Yeah, good finish. Well done, Richard. No, frame difference doesn't mean anything tonight, as a reminder. So, it shouldn't make too much of a difference. I know there's still 10 minutes to go, and I'm not being disrespectful to Richard, but I can't see him taking 3 or 4 frames off of Farron before Farron takes the 2 he needs. So I think this is a foregone conclusion, this one. It's the next match that is the important one. Last match of the night. We are running well ahead of schedule, so we should be finished by 10:30, provided there's not a 6-red shootout, which there could well be if Alfie was to take a victory against Smithy. Another in off the break. Lost count of how many there's been. Nice little shot, that one, just nudging the yellow up over the middle pocket. Farron will be worrying a little bit if Richard could take these out quickly. Just a straightforward loss of turn from Farron there. Just playing the player a little bit there, don't mind that in this situation. Richard takes that yellow next to the red, which he's looking at. Oh, look. Then Farron's got him, he's trapped him there, and he's opened up all the balls for him. That's exactly what Farron was trying to get him to do. Good play from Farron there, so now he's got an open table to go at. Red in the bottom left is probably the only ball that he's got to really worry about. Doesn't go in the bottom left. Just trying to drop down onto this yellow now if he can hold it. Oh, that's good. Oh, getting a little bit of bad luck. Just got to be careful he doesn't leave absolute dollies here. Yeah, good thinking. Touching ball, so just played it so that he can't pot a ball. Good to see Richard still laughing. I can see he's annoyed with himself, but I don't think there's been a player yet that hasn't enjoyed this format, even though not everyone's enjoyed the results. And that's 4-1. Let's see if Richard can pull out another golden break. I called the last one. Let's see if he can do it again. Come on, Richard. All Black's moving again. This time, no golden, but what a break. What a break. And again, he's rushing down onto these. The yellows are the colours to take here, Richard, and you're taking reds. I'm not sure about that at all. If he can get a good position on this, I'll eat my words. Now, he just needs to just leave himself the gap. Don't try, that's it, have a look. Just knock this along. Not too hard. That's fine.
1 second.
Now this is a tough shot, this. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got a technical issue, but he's resolved it, so away we go. Oh, hello. He's gone with a double. He was on the black and all. Yeah, I think he missed a trick there. I think yellows were the colours to go for, and I think Farron's just about to show us why. So many options for this pattern. All the yellows were in the middle of the table, nothing in the way of anything. I think they all had 3 pockets. A little bit of decel there. Farron has got a habit of decelling on the little soft screws. He's made up for it, so that's okay. And there we go. So 5-1 victory. Puts Farron through. Minimum 6 red shootout to top the group. And now we see the last match, Alfie and Richard Smith, and we'll be back.
Raffle.
Sorry, I missed the front. I missed the start of that, but what a start. Golden break, first frame. Golden break, first frame. I'm just watching it on the replay on the YouTube. This black, absolute. Oh, it kicked in off the white. What a frame. What way to start. Remember, Richard needs to win this match to go through with Farron, and Alfie needs a draw a minimum or a win to get a 6 red shootout with Farron. So, golden break to start. Wow. So it's 2 golden breaks tonight. So we're treating you. Cheers, pal. Richard Jones just leaving the building. Thoroughly enjoyed himself tonight. As I said, this format is such a great format to. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's such a great format to play in and watch. Even if you know he only won a couple of frames tonight, but he's thoroughly enjoyed himself. So I'm really pleased with that. So back to this one. 1-0 down. Richards. So 1-0 up. Sorry, Richards at the table. Nearly had 2 golden breaks in a row then, but we didn't, so we crack on. So Richard's taking yellows. Again, I just take this opportunity to thank my referees for the evening. Andy Jefferson and Gav Goodall. Gav Wade on the brain. Which is just looking at how we can get down to that bottom set of balls. I mean, he needs to worry about it too much. Worry more about the yellow at the top of the table. The yellow obviously goes. You can see these yellows down the bottom here, they're fairly open. I'm sure you can navigate around those. Oh, now he's fudged up that yellow at the top of the table. He should have got rid of it while he had the chance. He's left himself in a bit of no man's land here. Don't mind that shot. The yellows haven't come out very nice. They're not a plant, and obviously that yellow at the top is in spot of bother. It looked like a foul to me. He won't mind that too much. Red's a little bit in no man's land. It may go down past the yellows, but obviously if it doesn't go, he hands the table back. Having said that, that's not a terrible thing with the yellow tied up at the top, so He may just try and sort this pocket out, take control of it. The time is ticking down. Over 4 minutes gone already. Remember, we had a golden break in the first frame, so this frame is looking like it's going to be a long one. Richard won't mind that. As I said, this is going to be a long frame, this one. And Richard really won't mind that. Having said that, Alfie won't mind too much as long as he ends up winning it, because the draw's in his favour, remember. So it's a big frame, this. Good shot there from Alfie. Covered every yellow, I think. Obviously, he can come off the rail and hit this yellow quite easily. He really wants to try and get that yellow away from those two reds there, but can't afford to do that because that opens up everything. So I'm going to suggest that Alfie's in control of this frame, but he's got to make sure when he splits those balls at the top that he does so off a pot, so that he stays in control of the table. The red's big favourite at the moment. Just don't draw in too much. Now that gives him yet another breaker ball to get them out. Now, Richard's got very few opportunities, but he's got one here. Oh, he gave that a really good go, but now he's in a bit of trouble. Golden break. Richard, yeah, golden break. Black flew in the middle. But this frame's been really long now. It's almost a 7.5 minute frame, and it's still got a bit to go. It's a great effort. That's a lovely effort. He was in real trouble there, and he had to try and make something happen, and he weren't far away, in fairness. Now, if Alfie plays these the way he's played most of the evening, he'll just do them very methodically, work his way around the table, and take him out. He's lost a bit of position already, though, I would say.
I played him in the Reason 7 tour last year. He's improved since then, but you can definitely tell he has.
He's not got that cue ball on a piece of string, that's for sure. More like a bit of elastic. That's a nice shot. Yeah, across the nap, across the table, looking straight out of the pocket. They're very easily missed. So how old is Alfie?
I want to say 21.
He's only just out of junior, isn't he?
No, he played. I think he's about 20.
Yeah, I think he's about 20. Might be wrong. I'm going to look it up.
Go back on him.
I think that's the wrong one. He is 22.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Well, that could be huge.
Yeah, he's fuming with himself because it is huge because you'd expect Richard to take 2-0. I don't even understand what he was trying to do there. That wasn't.
Cut the red, weren't he?
Yeah, it wasn't that fine. But 2-0 after this mammoth frame. It's 10 minutes this
10
frame.
minutes gone. Should be averaging what, 5 minutes of frame.
I was saying earlier on, I've been watching that week by week, and we're averaging about 4.5 minutes per frame. And I suppose with the golden break, it still means that this is only 5.5 minutes a frame. But Alfie needed to win that, in my opinion. He's got a big comeback now. He's 2-0 down. Yeah, and you can't say it was bad luck. He's missed the ball.
No, those reds, I would expect Alfie to take those out, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be fuming. He's got to get that out of his head quickly. I'll be back when they're ready.
Yeah, and even when I did it,
He took a lot off that break, and it's paid off a little bit. Balls have obviously just spread to one side because he didn't hit him hard enough, but he doesn't mind that. Alfie will want to speed this game up, and Richard will want to slow it down, so these balls will suit Richard in that respect. So Richard hands the table back over to Alfie. He needs to make something happen. It's not. No.
Does that red go past the yellow down the left hand side?
I don't know. It'll go off the yellow. Yeah, it's not really in Alfie's nature to slam balls around. He's more of a plodder, yeah, and he just picks balls out one by one, which is not a bad way. I wonder if he's a snooker player. Well, he's had a good go at that, and it's come out all sorts of wrong. I don't know if that yellow's touching the rail there. If it is, he can't even go up and down. And just nested in, so looks like he's going to come across or go round off 2. Yeah, good shot.
He's starting to worry about that match clock now, though.
Can't quite tell if that red goes past that yellow.
I did. You wouldn't know. You barely got a shot. Kept getting yeah, see them stairs next time he's like that, you can see like 6 reds. Like, only standing up top, it's not what's that.
Oh, it's all going wrong for Alfie in this match so far. Luck needs to turn for him. 11.5 minutes left.
Looking forward to a 6 red shootout.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing a 6 red shootout at this rate, but Alfie needs to get 3 frames under his belt in 11 minutes, and he's not even at the table. He'd be disappointed with the way this is finished because Richard's not exactly blown him away. Been Alfie's mistakes that have, and Richard's bit of luck on the golden break. There's nothing blocking any of these reds, so he's just got to make sure he keeps the white in the open. Yeah, it's a nice shot. Should just be able to stun that across.
Just roll it through, do you reckon?
Oh, it looked like he had more of an angle than that, but yeah, that's lovely. Shouldn't have any issues. Black goes in the middle, and that's probably enough, unless something drastically changes. That could well be enough for Richard. Just can't see Alfie the way he plays, pulling out 4 frames in 9.5 minutes.
Well, to be fair, he only needs 3, doesn't he? He only needs
Yeah,
a draw,
that's very
so
true,
he
yeah.
gives himself a sniff.
But he's going to have to try and find 3 frames in
Either way,
9.5 minutes.
he's going to end in a 6 red shootout if it doesn't work.
No, the draw puts him through. Draw puts him through. It won't be a 6 red shootout if it's a draw.
Oh, sorry, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. The only way there can be a 6 red shootout is if Alfie wins.
Where's the rest of those? Pick a window. Where did you move the lockers?
I never had any. Never finished them as well. Right. He needed a golden and it didn't happen. But he's got a ball and the yellows are open. Reds are open as well actually, so he can choice here. In fact, I might even look at reds, but he's chosen yellows.
Needs a gold, and he
Yeah.
needs to pick up the pace.
Yeah, the run of the balls are not going his way, but he's not forcing it either. So he needs to just, as you say, pick up the pace and just make something happen.
You know,
It's a decent
those
shot.
situations where he's out, so you know,
Yeah.
something a bit different.
Yeah. Yeah, if he carries on doing what he has been doing, he's not going through.
What, Mark?
If he kicks with his left foot, he'll be right-footed.
Drop this in the top bag. Finish on the top one. In the top round. Yellow in the middle. Black in the top left corner. It should be okay. All about pace.
Ideally, he'd want to check this off the top rail and use the red in the middle of the table as a break, wouldn't he?
If he drops it dead weight, he'll be okay. But very easy to go too far.
Didn't drop. Just not happening for him, is it? And the loss of turn shot is very easy here.
Puts him in trouble, doesn't it?
Yeah. Provided the white stays. Oh, he's not going. He didn't even look at it. He's not even looked at that loss of turn shot, you know. I'm not sure he played to get on that red. If he had got on it, I think that would have been lucky.
I think he's still going to have a poke at it.
Yeah, well, he may as well, hasn't he? But I think if he pots this, I think that's a bit slice of fortune. Oh, double whammy. Yeah. Alfie's thinking, what the hell has he done? He stepped in something. This is massive. If it goes 4-0, I'm going to suggest it's definitely all over. I can't see any other result.
Oh.
All right, Gary Neville.
Oh. I watched that the other day, actually.
Good shot.
Oh,
Really nice shot.
you kiss your wife like that? Soft and delicate. Menacing at the same time.
And that's 4-0.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, he's had a little bit of fortune in there, and Alfie was, you could say he was a little bit unlucky in that, but he just didn't give it enough oomph.
So how's the draw work for the next round, Pro? Talk me through.
It's a winners against runners up. I think it's
two of each.
yeah, 2 of each. I think it is already drawn. I think I used there's a website that gives you like all the possibilities and
Already
whatever.
mapped out, sort of thing.
Yeah, and it's called a snake, so it goes like 1 to 8, and then 8 to 1, and then 1 to 8, and 8 to 1. Because obviously what you don't want is winners and runners up from the same group going in the same group. So yeah, it is all worked out already. So if you knew how the snake works, you could work out who's playing who in the next round. But whatever happens in the next round, there's some quality pool players gone through.
Yeah. I was looking at that.
And if Richard does go through tonight, it's almost been a little bit predictable with what you would argue as the stronger players have gone through every week. The only one that you might say is slightly different is where Mitch didn't make it through, but again he was in a group with Mullins, so, and Jack Galloway, wasn't it?
It's not easy, but one of them's going to have to drop.
No, sorry, it was Halligan and Brazier, so it was a tough group. But you can see there, you know, Jack Galloway, Ian Cattell, Paul Williams, Charlie McDowell, Jasper, Dave. I mean, Dave was runner-up in his group, for God's sake, you know. Aaron Bart, Smithy, Ash Hine and Darren Hill were the strongest in their group last week, and yourself and Richard were favourites tonight. So
Absolute crackers of a group in the next round, won't they? To be fair.
yeah, whatever happens, the groups are going to be brilliant.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
I'm preempting a bit here, but I think I can safely say that this is going to finish this way. Ah, lovely shot. He's not giving up, bless him. But to win 5 frames in 4 minutes would be unprecedented. We've had a couple of people win 1 frame in less than a minute, but to win 5 in a row in less than a minute would be incredible.
That will. That very well. Who throws it next?
I'm not sure. I think this might be a break dish, is it? So it might be Richards. Oh, he's butchered that. And I don't think he'll see that black again, but although White's a little bit tied up, but I think Richards got no choice here, has he? Got to play safe, surely. Well, he took his extension and then didn't use it, so, and I think he might have left that.
I played the safety earlier and it really hurt. I don't really
Yeah.
play it.
I did actually call you earlier, and you played very aggressive all night.
Yeah.
And
It's entertainment, isn't it?
yeah. So 4-1, 3.5 minutes to go, and I think it's Alfie's break. I'm not sure. To quote Michael Owen, it's one or the other.
Are you away for the second to last doubles minor packs? That's a cracker of a route, that is. Mint Rubber or Goldsmith?
No, I'm here for that.
Oh, you're back from the World.
Yeah, I'll come back the day before. Yeah, I'll be here for that. And then I'm on the following week, so yeah, looking forward to that. Phil Hawley. We suit each other's game because he's a lunatic and I'm not.
Yin and yang.
Yeah, exactly. Chalk and cheese, we couldn't be any more different really. I just let him go and then clear up his mess. Oh, that's a great shot. All I can hear is Jamie Hughes.
You were getting away from him.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. Thought it was to be night off. Oh wow! Oh, he's had a bit of a mare there. I think he can possibly just see the yellow. It's tight. I think he can see it. He's turned it down. The trouble is he can't get to the right hand side either. So
I'm adamant he can see that, to be honest.
now all these reds are there, but there's a minute and a half to go. So I'm going to make a big call and say that this is how the group's going to finish. And Farron will go through as group winner. And Richard will go through as runner-up unless Alfie can do something absolutely spectacular and win 4 frames in 1 minute and 20 seconds. I'm going to take this opportunity. Well, I won't do it just yet, it's a bit disrespectful. He's left himself a bit of a tough one here. Does he double this red or does he chop it down?
He's chopping it.
He's a chopper, that's what he does, but I'd be going full lever to double it. Good shot. Great shot. Oh, yep, no, he's alright. I nearly did a Gary Neville myself then.
I think he might double this one, though.
You're right. Great shot. 4-2, 32 seconds left.
Golden break, and then
Oh, well, it's Richard's break.
panic.
Yeah, it's Richard's break.
Golden duck.
Oh, wow,
duck.
now, golden duck.
To be followed by golden break.
Golden duck, golden break, and I'll have to rewrite the as it stands table.
We'll see, what odds would you give me on
Oh,
that, bro?
mate, that's got to be.
Because we haven't had one yet, have we, still?
Never had a golden duck. That's got to be in your 66s, surely. Maybe bigger.
Oh, yeah, I want a bigger price than that, mate.
Yeah.
Put a pound in it.
Well, I mean, we've had 2 golden breaks tonight out of how many? How many frames have we had? Maybe 30, so it's a 15 to 1 shot for a golden break. So a golden break followed by a golden duck, which we've never had, would be a minimum of 300 to 1, wouldn't it? Minimum. He's going top ball, so the chance of a golden break are minimal. It's not a bad way to break them, though, is it? You know, just tap break as much as you can. 30 seconds to go. Ball in hand. He's still giving it a good go because he knows if he can clear these, he's got a chance of a golden break for the draw. But with 14 seconds to go, nah, that's all done. Unlucky, Alfie. Great effort from everybody tonight, but you can see the table is going to be as the table says. And it's finished there at 4-2. So yeah, so Farron goes through as group winner, and Richard goes through as runner-up. Great effort from Alfie, but just fell short at the end. I thank everybody for watching online. We will be back, as I said earlier on, with the doubles on Monday. You can see that Group 8, which is Mark Smith, Metin Tomris, Terry Nightingale, Paul Birmingham, Willie Anderson and Graham Thrower, and Terry Daly and Liam McGrath. Great group, that. Tough one to pick. And you'll see the singles next week features Metin Tomris again, Mike Stroud, Richard Spring on Bill Race. That's the last group in the first section, and then we move into the 4 groups of 4. Winners and runners up drawn, and you can see there from the people going through, you can add Farron and Richard to that. It's a spectacular group of players, so all the groups are going to be brilliant. Thanks to everyone for watching at home, and we will see you all again next week. In the meantime, why don't you just have a little look at this. This is Graham Thrower's effort of how you play a long double. Oh, Graham. Creamy, my friend.